Hello, welcome to the Brim Hall Library. My name is Ms. Zabotnik, and I'll be teaching you in library this year. Whenever you come to the library, please enter through the entrance doors. When your class gets to the library, please go to the edge of the story circle and wait until an adult tells you to please sit down. When you go to sit down in the story circle, please sit crisscross applesauce next to the person in front of you. Please wait until the person before you is sitting down, and then you can take your turn. Once the top row fills up, the student next in line should go to the bottom row and sit directly underneath the person in the top row. Make sure that you are sitting crisscross, ready to learn, keeping your hands and body to yourself. During your library lesson, make sure that your eyes are on the speaker. At checkout time, make sure that you wait your turn and then get a shelf marker. When you find a book that you would like to look at, put your shelf marker next to the book. Take the book off of the shelf. Look at the book and decide if you would like to check it out. If you don't want it, put it back on the shelf where your shelf marker is. Notice Nova fixing the books around her book to make sure that the shelf looks nice and neat. Notice that Oliver has a shelf marker, but he's not using it when he grabs a book off of the bookshelf. He decides he's not interested in the book, and when it's time for him to put it back, he puts it in the wrong spot. Please don't do this. Always use a shelf marker. Grace is looking for a book, and she uses her shelf marker to take it off of the shelf. She looks at the book and decides she doesn't want it, but instead of putting it back, she puts it back in the wrong spot. Don't do this. This is how our library bookshelves should look after you're done looking at the books. Notice that the books are all lined up on the edge of the shelf with the spines facing out and the call numbers at the bottom of the book. Sometimes kids push the books all the way back on the bookshelf like this. This makes it tricky for other kids to see what titles are available. Don't do this. Yikes! This bookshelf is a disaster. Please treat our books the way they should be treated and put them back neatly. After you have found your book, put your shelf marker back in the shelf marker bucket. When you're ready to check out your library book, stand with your feet behind the green line and wait in line with your library book patiently with the barcode facing up. When it's your turn, go to the counter and wait until the teacher gives you permission to scan your books. Scan your books and then head over to the story circle. Our library has over 20,000 books, and every kid likes to read different kinds of books. Respect the choices that your classmates make. Brim Hall students love to use our library and can help each other by finding books that other kids want to read. Sometimes two kids want the same book. Don't fight over it. Play a game of rock, paper, scissors. The winner can check the book out, and the other person can put it on hold. When you put a book on hold, you'll get a yellow slip to let you know that the book has come in. Please come down to the library to pick up your book. If you've already read the book, let a library teacher know so that we can give it to another student. One way you can carry books is to put them in a one-arm tuck under your arm with your fingers on the spine. Another way you can carry books is to hug them next to your chest. Library books are precious. Please don't throw them or hold them on your head or kick them across the floor. Please take care of our books. Another way you can take care of our books is by using a bookmark. A teacher will dismiss your class by row. Please walk off of the story circle towards the dragon kite. Do not jump off of the story circle. Use your walking feet to line up. When it's time to leave, your class will walk out the exit doors to the library. We'll be excited for you to come back next week and get another book. On your library day, your class will get a cart to put your library books on. Please have some people from your class bring the library books back to the library before your library time so that we can check the books back in. Your library cart could look like this, with all of the books standing up with the spines in the same direction and the call numbers at the bottom. Or your class could put your books in neat stacks with the barcodes facing up. Your return cart should not look like this. These books could fall off and get broken. If you come to exchange a book without your class, put your books on the return cart, barcode up in neat stacks. Sometimes something might happen to a library book. If a book gets broken or ruined or lost, make sure to tell a teacher or the librarian so that we can fix it. If we can't fix it, you might have to pay for the book. A friend might want to read a book that you have checked out from the library. Don't let them take it without checking it out from the library. Bring the book back and let one of the library workers know that your friend wants to check the library book out. Sometimes you might come to the library without your class. Come up to the desk and sign in to let the teachers know why you're there. If you come to the library and notice a stop sign on the checkout desk, this means Ms. Zabotnik is busy teaching a class and Mrs. McNulty is doing another job. Please come back later so that a grown-up can help you. Remember, our school library is a shared learning place, so please use your quiet voices at all times to respect other students and teachers with their learning and teaching. Brim Hall students do a great job of taking care of our books and our technology so that other students and staff members can use them. We can't wait to see all of you in our school library.